Hello, everyone, and welcome to the October OAUG Ambassador webinar. My name is Samantha Ogon, and I am your Ambassador Liaison for the Oracle Applications Users Group. As staff liaison, I'm here for you if you have any questions about the OAUG, the program, or the membership. Today's presentation is recorded, so everyone is currently on mute. If you have any questions, please type those into the questions panel at any time, and I'll be happy to answer them before we conclude today's presentation. To start out, I want to thank you for being the ambassador for your organization, and I also wanted to thank you to everyone who voted in the OAUG Board of Director elections. Information on the results will be released later this month. I also want to note the purpose of this webinar is to help you see what benefits we have with your membership and how you and your colleagues can take advantage of them in the coming months. We hope that you help encourage your colleagues to use the benefits, and then one way you can do that is forwarding the top 5 benefit email, which I will send on Monday. During the first part of this webinar, I will showcase a few of the opportunities coming up soon that you can take advantage of with your membership. And then at the end of the webinar, I will share the ambassador role and responsibilities, along with a tutorial to show you how to review and update your organization's contacts. I will take a short break between the upcoming opportunities and the rest of the webinar for questions. So to start out, one of the most beneficial parts of your OAUG membership is the educational opportunities we provide. So I'm going to showcase some of the opportunities coming up soon and talk about how you can get involved with them. So the first is with our OAUG eLearning. And with your OAUG membership, you have access to all our eLearning webinars, live and recorded. There's no limit to the amount of webinars you can attend or download, and this is an unlimited member benefit for everyone at your organization. So you can review the live webinars coming up, and all of our webinars are recorded, so don't hesitate to see that recorded section to view any of the ones that you missed that were live. On the screen, you can see we have 2 opportunities for webinars that are coming up. The first has to do with our Collaborate 18 voting process. All OAUG members are able to vote on what papers and presentations will be at Collaborate 18, and I'll share a little bit more about that in one of the next slides. But if you want to get involved with that, there will be an orientation for it on Wednesday, October 18th. And also later this month, we'll have an accounts payable in the cloud session. But that's not all for our e-learning. We'll also have a revenue recognition e-learning series that will take over about a week. It will include all the requirements, best practices, and implementation techniques so that everyone can be up to date with the changes that will be taking place soon. So if this is of interest to you or your organization, make sure to take a look at the entire week of sessions. So on the screen right now is just the first half, and now I'm going to bring you to the second half. These are available on the e-learning page on our website. And as you can see, there are 7 sessions to register for in total. And you'll need to log in to the website in order to register for any of these sessions. And we do know you're busy, so if you're unable to make one during the live scheduled time, don't worry, all these sessions will be recorded so you can listen at them at a time that's convenient to you. Or maybe you want to set up a lunch and learn with your colleagues to get through some of these. Earlier, I mentioned voting for presentations for Collaborate 18. And I have other things that I think I should mention about Collaborate that are coming up. The first is the call for papers. The deadline is October 20th, which is coming up very fast, but there's still time for you or your colleagues to present at Collaborate 18. And we love hearing from users and experts, and if you haven't presented before, please still consider submitting your abstract for the deadline. First-time presenters are more than welcome to present at Collaborate 18. And remember, you also receive a free registration to collaborate as a speaker, so it's a great opportunity to share your knowledge, grow as a professional, and also attend the conference as a whole. Like I mentioned earlier, you can also vote on what you want to hear at Collaborate 18. The deadline to register to be a voter is October 13th, which is this Friday, and you will be voting between October 24th and November 2nd. So again, if you want to do that, make sure you listen to that e-learning webinar and sign up to vote. And then if you're an associate company, take a look at exhibiting and the sponsorship opportunities at Collaborate. There's still time to reserve your vote, your vendor speaking slot, or sponsor the conference. So if that's something your company is interested in, don't hesitate to visit the Collaborate website. And then finally, if you are thinking of attending, registration will be opening next month, so you can take a look at collaborate.oaug.org to see last year's rates for the conference to help you get an idea if you're budgeting on thinking of attending for next year. So another educational resource is the Insight magazine. The fall 2017 issue should be in your mailbox, but we also have digital copies online, so everyone at your organization can take a look on the website to read the articles. With that edition, it also came with the OAUG Buyer's Guide, and the Buyer's Guide is a helpful place to find products, services, implementation partners to help you use and manage your Oracle applications. It lists the partners, but it also has helpful articles from some of our partners on how to help your organization. So that came with the magazine. But if you don't receive the magazine in the mail, you can find it on our website at oaug.org/buyersguide. And then I wanted to talk about a couple other benefits. One is our advocacy with Oracle, but also the award opportunity that is coming up soon. So the Customer Support Council is the way that the OAUG members can have a unified voice for communicating collective priorities for future development, direction, and enhancement to Oracle application products. And you can send your wishes or concerns to the council, and the council then collects the information to identify needs or areas of concern. As you can see on the screen, the Customer Support Council is led by our members, and Kaberi and Caton are the chair and co-chair this year, but we also have a whole committee full of great volunteers helping with this initiative, and they speak directly to Oracle representatives. So when you send your wishes or concerns, it is addressed both by Oracle and seen by users who can help understand and work for a solution. The other thing I wanted to mention is we are looking for nominations. Nominations for OAUG Member of the Year and Innovator of the Year. So the Member of the Year recognizes an individual for outstanding service to the OAUG and its members. So a volunteer, maybe a GEO or a stake leader who's just done an outstanding job this year. The OAUG Innovator of the Year is an award for a user member organization that has implemented a breakthrough idea in the use of Oracle applications. So if you know someone who's just done something amazing this year, make sure that you submit the application at oaug.org/membership/nominate. And then they review the applications for the award, and it's presented live at Collaborate. So this is a great opportunity to mention someone who's just done something amazing this year. And then finally, I just want to talk about some of the ways that you can connect with other users and experts through networking. Some of you know about our GEO and SIG groups, and if you're involved with the OAUG, you might hear that a lot. If you don't know what they are the geographic and special interest groups, and they hold events and webinars, and they're great ways to network in person or to work with other people who use either your Oracle application or maybe they work in the same industry as you. So how you can get involved is attend an event or a webinar. You can also join the different geographic and special interest group mailing lists to receive more information from the leaders. And the way you do that is to go to our website under user communities, and every one of them, there are over 80, has their own website that you can email the list, or you can go on your profile once you log in and add it at the bottom of the page. And then if you're really involved, it might be a good opportunity to volunteer for their group, or you can see if they have time for you to be a speaker. If Collaborate isn't where you want to speak first, you can always see if one of your geographic and special interest groups will take your application to speak to. So what's going on? We have 8 new sessions that are happening in October and November, and they're both in-person or webinar events. So there's lots of opportunities to sign up, and they're all over the country. So there's, no matter where you are, there might be an opportunity to meet up in your local area. And then also remember that GeoSIGs are always adding new events to the calendar, so make sure that you're checking every once in a while to make sure you're not missing out on the opportunities to meet with them. And then I also wanted to mention the OAUG Young Professionals Forum. This is a forum for new and young professionals, and it's a way for them to network and learn with peers and mentors. If this is right for you or someone in your organization, make sure they email me so I can get them added for future events and webinars. We have a great event coming up with them. It's a Women in Technology panel, and then it will have 3 women who will share their career path, skills to help other women get ahead, and the skills, their skills other than just technology. And then there's also tips for organizations to stop the loss of talent in the industry too. So I think it'll be a great event for anyone who wants to hear what these outstanding women have to say. And then we'll always have more opportunities to get involved. If you want to volunteer or if you want to suggest a presentation, you can go on our website and take our survey, or just view the previous recorded webinars too. And then finally, you can find all of these events, whether they're Geo and SIG events, eLearning, or that Young Professionals event, on our calendar, which is just under the Education and Events tab on our website. So if you just want a one-stop shop of what's going on in the month, this is where you're going to find it. This is also where I want to stop and ask if anyone has any questions about the benefits that are coming up in the next couple of months. You can type that in the questions panel. All right, it doesn't look like I see any questions at the moment, but if there are no questions, I'm going to move on to the next part of our webinar, which is about the duties of being an ambassador and also how to update your contacts. So if you are a veteran ambassador and you don't really need the refresher, you can stop the webinar at this point. I won't feel bad. If you do want a refresher or you do want to learn how to update your attendees and know more about the program, I will be moving on to that point right now. Someone also did have a question. It said, would it be possible to get a copy of the slides? Yes, after this webinar, I'm going to upload them on the ambassador page. It's under membership on the website. And I will put both the slides in the upper left corner under the ambassador resources. Also, this recording will be on the website as well. I'll try to get that up today so that you can have a copy. All right, so next I will give you an outline of the roles and responsibilities as the ambassador for your organization and show you how to navigate some places on the website, mainly just how to update your contacts and where the ambassador page is on the website too. So like I mentioned at the beginning of this webinar, thank you for taking the time to serve as the ambassador for your organization and to help showcase the value of your membership to your coworkers. Since you're the primary point of contact, we really do make sure everything is up to date with your membership and with individuals at your company receiving the benefits. So we do ask you to do a couple of things. Attend ambassador webinars annually, so we just ask you to attend 2. So today would be one of your 2 to fulfill that duty. There is only one more webinar left, and that's the December one. So if you do still want to finish your requirements for the role, you'll want to sign up for that webinar. We also ask you to email your coworkers about the benefits of the OAUG membership, and I will be sending you that benefit top 5 email on Monday to help you do that. And make sure, you can always edit them accordingly to what works for your organization. It's really just a helpful tool for you to use. And then we also ask you to know when your membership should be renewed and then to vote. So again, if you did vote, thank you so much. And then review your organization contacts annually. And While you're doing that, please note your email and mailing addresses, as well as which other colleagues are receiving the OAUG Insight magazine. And then if you finish your ambassador duties for the year, please make sure to track your involvement in the ambassador program through the participation form. I'm going to show you where that is on the website so you know where to complete that. So that can be completed at the end of every year or every time you complete a task. And every ambassador who completes all the tasks by the end of the year is eligible to win a free OAUG conference registration to collaborate. Make sure to complete the participation form either when you complete a task or by the end of the year so that you are entered into that drawing. Also, for each ambassador webinar you attend, you are entered into a drawing to win a $50 Amazon gift card. This is just our way of saying thank you for being part of the program. All right, now I'm just going to show you how the website and how to update your contacts. So when you're logged into the website, you'll have this little greeting, and when you pull down, you're going to want to go to update your OAUG profile. And so when you click on that, that's going to take you to your individual profile page. This is also where you can see when your expiration date is, which is one of the duties of the ambassador program. Earlier I mentioned how to join a GeoSig. This is also where anyone can join a GeoSig. And then to manage your organization's contacts, you'll go in this My Profile box, and only the ambassador has the ability to have this button that says Manage Organization Contacts. When you click on that, that's going to come to a list of everyone who's associated with your organization. And so you can do two things. You can either edit that contact or you can disable that. There is a third option of changing the relationship. If you are changing the ambassador from yourself or changing the billing contact, please be sure to email me once that change is complete. You can change it here, but we like to make sure that the change went through properly. So just email me at ambassador@oaug.org and I'd be happy to help. When you click the edit button, you're going to get the individual profile page of whoever you clicked on at your organization, and you can edit anything you would like. This is also where you can subscribe to the Insight magazine by clicking this check mark or unclicking it if you don't want them to have access to getting the mailed copy. And then the other thing is that you can just disable people. If someone is not supposed to be on your contact list anymore, you can disable them by hitting the disable button. This doesn't delete their account, it just takes them away from your membership. So just pay special attention to the Gmail or the accounts that are not associated with your organization's email, just because that person is getting the benefits straight to Gmail. So if they no longer work with you, you might not want them to be on your membership anymore. There is no rule about what kinds of email address they can have, though. And then just be careful because you do hold that special power of editing anyone and disabling everyone to make sure that you're very conscious of what you're doing to people's accounts. I know many of you also have large amounts of people at your organization, so if you don't want to do that individually, I know that could be a tiring task. You can email me at ambassador@oaug.org, and I'd be happy to send you the spreadsheet of all of your contacts, and that way I can go through in the back end and just edit them all for you. And then finally, when you complete things, you just go to the membership tab and then go down to ambassador program. This is where you can find the slides. The ambassador overview will have the slides for you. The benefits reminder email will be updated on Monday, so you can get a copy of that as well. And then that's also where you can find the participation form. So when you completed one of the tasks, just come here and check what you've completed and submit the form. All right, so that's all I have for you today. I want to thank you for coming, but if you have any questions, please type them in the question box right now and I'd be happy to answer them. As always, if you have questions in the future, don't hesitate to email me at ambassador@oug.org, and I'm happy to help you out. And it looks like we don't have any questions, so I just want to thank you again for coming and have a great rest of your day.